Can Trento get the revenge that they need? And can Boulogne all but their ticket to the quarterfinals in this group, which we have to say is incredibly difficult to say. The only team to have a single road victory in the top 16 of this group is on the road tonight. Boulogne start the ball on defensive end. It's Martin for Trento. Straight away, Trento looking to dump the ball down low. Brown looking to distribute. Jeremy Morgan kicks the corner. Martin for three. Short, clangs off the front iron. Defensive rebound, Boulogne, and they turn it over straight away. Looking to get something in transition. As I say, they're free-flowing, certainly in this top 16. Looking to get out and run, take advantage of their athleticism. Turnovers were a big issue last time out. Trento had 20 turnovers, which is hard for them, averaging 13 on the season. Boulogne not much better. They turned it over 18 times. Of course, they had a couple in overtime, extra 5 minutes they played. Oh, there's a travel. Easy enough to call that one. Corey Williams, part of this tough front line that Trento has. Boulogne with their first meaningful attack. And they go straight down in the post. Spin move, drop baseline. Chikoko, he turns it over, so back-to-back turnovers for the visitors. The team haven't really settled well yet. Watch the extra feet. There's feet and another two-feeted jump. So pointless so far. As Martin swinging the ball, trying to get Brown in possession, but he's fouled. Michino picks up the foul. Michino led all scorers last week with 23 points. He's another one, averaged just 5.5 points in the regular season. He's just exploded now here in this top 16. Morgan drives, hands off to Williams, Jacori that is, and he almost turns it over. Tries to go to work off the dribble. Jump shot, long three at the buzzer is no good. And once again, the defense of Boulogne holds well. Big defensive rebound by Tomer Yinat, the Israeli power forward. And he gets the ball down low against May. Drives in, the runner, the floater, clangs off the front iron. Almost 2 minutes in and we're still scoreless. Brown pulls up in transition. The three is off, but you like that aggressiveness by Gary Brown. They need him to score if they want to beat this Boulogne team. Janat finds Michino. Michino feeds down low to the big man. He's got the size mismatch, skips it weak side. The three ball is up and away, and it is good. Our first points of the night go to Lahao Konate. I say this Boulogne team, they don't care where they get their points from. They will all put it up in a heartbeat. Luke May, definitely a prime offensive weapon for Trento. He misses the jump shot though. Chikoko in the post against Williams. Back out to Ginat, who powers it down low to Chikoko. Again, they kick it out, but it's a turnover number 3 as Chikoko set up shop in the paint, and he has the 3-second violation. Turnover number 3 for the visitors, but they're ahead on the scoreboard. See Konate stroking the triple to get the only score of the game so far. Gary Brown off the dribble, looking to feed May in the post. May has a mismatch against Michino. The double team comes, so he kicks out. And there on the weak side, Morgan with the 3. Both teams pretty well focused on their defensive end at the moment. Low-scoring affair so far. And there's a foul called there on the baseline. Ja'Cory Williams bumping Michino as he drives baseline. And you've got to note, of course, that we know Boulogne want to play up-tempo, especially when Michino's got his shooting boots on like that. That's a sweet stroke from the number 21. See Boulogne looking to get the pace going. This Trento team has been proven so far this season most effective in the half court. So they're in no rush to have a run and gun game, especially the pressure on their front line. Very forward and laden as Williams spins in the middle, misses the runner. Good defense by Chikoko, just holding his ground. And look how quick in transition Boulogne get up the floor. Trento recover well. Ginat against Morgan. Morgan, they knock it loose and they get a steal. And Trento's chance to get something in transition, and Calvin Martin converts the layup. And we're all square at 5 points apiece. Almost midway through the first quarter. Konate looking to get a better angle to feed Chikoko down low against Ja'Cory Williams. Chikoko can't get it out before Martin gets down there, but Martin knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain possession of the Metropolitans. Just 3 on the shot clock, though. They're going to get something to happen quickly. Michino flips it up in the end, and they end up in the hands of Chikoko, who can't get the shot away. Or at least can't get an effective shot away. For all intents and purposes, that counts another turnover. So, Trento in attack. May feeds Martin. He's guarded by Konate. Point guard Brown on the bounce into the paint. Spins one way, spins another, gets loose, but blows the layup. Anthony Brown brings it up for Boulogne. Konate finds Michino, and Michino stays hot. David Michino with his first score of the night. May can't get the tough layup to go over Ginat. (8-5), the visitors lead. And just reminding, when these teams met last week, Boulogne had an atrocious first period. They were held to 9 points in the first quarter. And they've already eclipsed that. As Anthony Brown, their leading scorer, gets his second bucket, and they got their lead 10-5. And again, Trento once again trying to pound the ball in the paint with no outcome. And here comes Brown to Michino for the slam. Coach Moline will talk this one over. Boulogne are ready for the onslaught around the rim. And when they get the rebound, they are off and running. And Coach Zadok will be pleased. Coach Moline got things to consider. Timeout for Trento, who trail by 7. One of the magical things about round 4 in the top 16, every year we get to look back at what happened 7 days ago. When these teams met last week, Trento led by 12 on the road, 21-9. No such action tonight because Boulogne are hot. And they have the look of a team that's playing with confidence. They look like group leaders. They've got their main weapons flowing. Brown and Michino making jump shots, and in transition they are deadly because they've got the athleticism. Trento, slightly more physical team, but they don't have that run and gun attitude. They've got one transition layup, but that's not the way they're going to win. They've got to slow this Metropolitans team down, and they've got to pound it on them. But when they get it in the paint, they've got to convert. It's no good putting up shots and not scoring. And what will happen is if they're able to pound on this Metropolitans team, it will pay off down the stretch. Boulogne only have Shikoko and Ginat as well-defined 5 men in that power position. Their legs won't outlast Trento, but Trento have got to be in the game. Right now they're not. As Victor Sanders brings it up for them off the timeout. Substitutions by both teams. Motion around behind the three-point line. Not a lot of movement, but Sanders gets loose, and another blown layup. And Maxime Roos gets his first touch of the game. Roos has blocked 5 shots in each of his last 2 games. Looking to set another career high tonight. Shikoko foul as Metropolitans play Energia at their own game. Just working the ball in the post over and over, and eventually Ladurna commits the foul. There's Shikoko trying to power up for the jump hook. Maxi Ladurna, his first impact in the game is to send the opposition to the free throw line. As Toto Ferrai enters for Trento. What a servant he has been of this club. Everybody says it week in, week out, but it's still remarkable. That famous top knot. Shikoko missed the first free throw. Converts the second. And he gets a well-earned rest. Coming up on his 30th birthday now, Shikoko. Having a big impact on this team, certainly at this stage of the season. And on this game as well. Great defense he's played so far. As Ferrai under pressure against the veteran Stoll. In the end, it's Gary Brown. Jimmy Morgan, rather. He gets his second triple of the night. Boulogne on the attack. Sacco goes back to Stoll. And Anthony Brown steps out of bounds. Turnover, number 5 for Boulogne. As Coach the Dutch continues to rotate through his bench, Bastien Pinot enters the game. Six points last time out in this game, Pinot. And right now he's taking on the Jeremy Morgan challenge, who picks up his dribble and he swarms all over him. May, look at the size difference between May and Roos, but Roos is a fabulous athlete with great timing. Morgan again, this time clangs off the back iron. Rebound, Ladurna, and he muscles his way through. Maxime Ladurna. Not scared of the shot blocking Roos. Gets his first score, and Trento into double figures. Just 2 minutes left in the first. Stoll finds Sacco, and then another turnover. Pino this time throws it to the invisible man in the corner. That's 6 turnovers. That'll be something Coach the Dutch will have some concerns about. got to take better care of the basketball. Anthony Brown, leading scorer, sits down for Boulogne. And foul committed by his replacement, Archie Goodwin. Just joined the team 5-6 games ago, Goodwin. Averaging over 15 points a game since 21 he put up last week. Comes off the bench here, fouling. Sends Neil Sacco to the bench, to the floor rather. Sanders passes underneath Ladurna, tries to get his feet set and has it ripped away underneath. Stoll knocks it loose. Doherty had the steal, knocks it out of bounds. Trento will get it back, 3.5 on the shot clock. Trailing by 3. Farai takes it out. Lobs upstairs. Ladurna hands off to Farai. Has to heave at the buzz. He's fouled in the act of shooting a 3. Stoll looks at the referee, astonished, but he came up underneath him. Once the angle was there, they tried to get out the way, but Farai knew the defender was coming behind him. Look, just leans in. Stoll just had to let him shoot it. Don't even contest that one. There's no way you were going to get there. So as Farai makes the first, he'll have the opportunity to square things up. Still putting up numbers for Farai. 28 minutes he played off the bench last night, good for 7 points. And just as I talk him up, he misses the free throw. First miss in the top 16 for Farai. Gets his team within 1. Roos misses the jump shot, offensive rebound by Neil, and Neil Sacco tries to follow up. Can't get the offensive board to go though. Martin, travel, walk, double team, double dribble, call it what you like. Kind of got stuck between stalls there. Calvin Martin. He turns it over. Final minute of the first period. Visitors the slender lead, 13-12. Metropolitans are ahead. Pino. Goodwin. Shot clock running down, gets the switch. He likes that against Ladurna, blows around him. There's a charging foul though, turnover number 7. Great help defense by Calvin Martin. Goodwin almost telegraphed what he was going to do. Martin just set up sharp, settled his feet. And as Goodwin penetrated, clanged into the chest. Offensive foul. So Trento, who've trailed for most of this quarter, chance to go in at the end of 1 with the lead. Farai in the post against Stoll. Stoll again sticks his hands in, knocks it loose, and puts it out of bounds. One referee says it's a turnover. The other referee says it's going to stay with Trento. Hard to make that decision. That's why they got 3 gentlemen with blue jerseys on and whistles. And they give the ball to Trento. 12 on the shot clock. 3 ball up and away. Mezzanotte, he clangs off the back iron. Plenty of time for Boulogne to get a good shot. Shot clock is off. And Stoll got it by Farai up top. High screen comes from Sacco. And the foul is committed. Trento with fouls to give. To stop the easy score for the visitors. So I make it 4.4 left on the quarter clock. Sideline out of bounds. Goodwin will take it out for Boulogne. Pino cuts. Ginat hands back to Goodwin. Goodwin drives, spins, takes it up, and he's fouled on the way up. Now it'll be on Martin. Right in the final second of the first period, Archie Goodwin will go to the line and shoot two. There's the spin move and drop stick. Martin did a good job, but he kind of chopped his hand down. Probably made contact with the forearm. Worrying signs there. Maxime Roos getting his shoulder looked at. Goodwin makes no mistake at the foul line. Farai gets the inbounds, tries to set another foul, not doing that time though. So Metropolitans get the final score of the first period. Trent led for most of the way. Trento got themselves right back into it. And after one, Dolomiti Energia Trento 12, Boulogne Metropolitans 92-15. Well, definitely a low-scoring affair. Defense in control of this one. And a game that has much riding on it for both teams. Boulogne, free-flowing, free-scoring to start. But turnovers have caused them big problems. 7 throwaways they've had. And Trento, well, they've just missed a lot of shots. Their shoot percentages are poor at best. See, this Boulogne team is hungry to get the victory that will all but put them through to the quarterfinals. Talk about the shooting percentages for Trento, though. 25% in the paint, 2 of 7 from 3. Contrast that with Boulogne and the rebounding for Boulogne. Well, of course, they're going to be crushing them on the backboards because there have been so many missed shots by the home team. 10 defensive rebounds for Boulogne. Then again, there were 11 missed shots to get the ball from. So teams back on the floor for this second period. And already both teams have upset the rhythm from last week, so we can throw that stat sheet out. It's a completely new game and a new approach. You'd expect that from Trento, the new head coach. And you start this second period trailing by 3 and on defense. A Stoll goes to the wing to Pino. Stoll, not a threat in the low post, the number 4. Pino gets the ball, but there's a whistle called. I think they've called a legal screen. Yeah, you see Sacco just leaning in. So once again, the veteran Farai brings it up for Trento. Mezzanotte goes back to his point guard. And the number 10 gets in the lane, and he's not challenged for the layup, but he misses, and the offensive rebound. Ja'Cory Williams with his first score of the game. Trento within a point. Pino turns the corner, he's fouled by Sanders. Victor Sanders there, just getting tangled up with the number 9 of Metropolitans. Stoll will take it out on the side for the visitors. Number 4 point guard. Veteran point guard, that is. 35 years of age, just joined the team 5 games ago. Trying to help for Brandon Brown, who's been out injured. Ginat receives the inbounds pass. Goes to Pino on the wing. Pino pulls from three, clangs off the back rim. Martin, another strong rebound by him. Farai goes, fakes, dump pass, and he travels in the paint. Shuffles his feet. He says to the referee, it was only a little travel. And the referee says, well, a little travel, still a travel. I like that. There's the fake soul. He definitely traveled. And what he says to the referee, it was just a little one. So Stoll looking to get points off the mistake by the home team. He's fouled by Williams. Second foul will make that on Ja'Cory Williams. Just leaves the arm out there. It's one of the fouls didn't necessarily need to have. Boulogne in possession. Pino finds Chikoko. Chikoko powers through, has it stolen. Farai with the steal. And he goes right off down the court. Sanders in the corner, drives to Williams. Williams challenged by Chikoko, but he gets his own miss back and he converts at the second time of asking. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 stick-back scores for Williams. And Trento back in front. Ginat lobs down to Chikoko. He has it swatted away. Martin with the help defense that time. Mezzanotte finds Sanders, gets it back. 3 ball for the number 14 is money in the bank. That's a long 2. Andrea Mezzanotte. He gets the deuce. And timeout called by Coach Jiri Zadoc. The Metropolitans, their lead is no more. They trail by 3. Scoreless in the second period. One of the adjustments that Coach Moline made at the end of the first period have worked for Trento. The main difference has been on the offensive boards. Only had 1 offensive rebound in the first period. They've had 3 here in the second. 2 of those leading to relatively easy scores. And Boulogne, well, they haven't put a point on the board, so can't talk about their offense at all right now. Ja'Cory Williams in shot there. 4 points, 3 rebounds. Points all coming here in the start of this second period. So Boulogne had the timeout. Michino, their starting point guard, back in the game, guarded by Farai. Lobs down to Urusu, has it stolen. Martin really doing lots of great work on the help side defensively. Forces turnover number 10 for Boulogne. And I can say with confidence, made that turnover number 11. At this rate, they're going to blow past the 18 they committed last week, a game that they won in overtime. So hard to see them winning if they commit more than 18, especially if Trento continues to take care of the ball. They've only turned it over 4 times. Sanders off the drive. Contested. Oh, he sold the foul. Pino puts his hands up, but he got suckered there. Victor Sanders lean, and he just hung up there waiting for the challenge. Watch. He's got the in the air, and he just leans out there and stick a foot out, stick a knee out, and hit the floor. Pino, if he should have jumped, and instead of going across, should have just faded away. You know he's going for the foul. And instead, sends him Sanders to the line, where he'll shoot 3. Sanders confident with the first free throw. 6 points in this matchup last week. Perfect 3 from 3 at the line, continuing that streak here. And Trento have the look of a team that are starting to get their eye in. Misses the third free throw. Mezzanotte had the putback slam rattle out. 5-point lead now for Trento. But more importantly, they have not conceded a point so far in the second quarter, as Anthony Brown misses the long jump shot. Frey into the paint again, kicks back Mezzanotte. Drives, challenge rejected by Chikoko. And the giant Zimbabwean says no, sir. And in transition, Roos gets his score. First points of the night for the young-looking, he's older than he looks, though, 25-26, Maxime Roos. There's Ja'Cory Williams again, misses, but there's Farai battling for offensive rebound, doesn't get it, ends up out of bounds. Michino will keep possession. Mezzanotte takes a seat. Jeremy Morgan, leading scorer in the game, back on the floor with 6 points. 2 3-pointers he had in the first quarter. But this game continues to be a tight one. Contrasting styles. These teams raced to 80 points apiece in regulation last week. Scoreboard struggling to tick over so far in this one. So correction of the shot clock there. Taking a tick off. Michino. Chikoko finds Konate. He drives and he draws the foul, and that foul's going to be on Morgan. Jeremy Morgan getting in the way. The number 5 of Metropolitans. Third team foul of Trento here in the second. Didn't even get to team fouls in the first quarter. Well on the way here. Boulogne just be happy to not turn the ball over. Michino, step back jump shot. Never in doubt. Frey not able to keep with it. Michino continues his scoring surge. Averaged 9 points in the regular season. He's averaging 19 here in the top 16. That jump shot squares things up, 20 apiece. It's a called off the ball. Defensive foul by the Metropolitans. Both teams now with 3 fouls in the second period. Calvin Martin trying to find Morgan on the baseline, but as he knocked out of bounds. Konate that time breaking up the pass. 6 on the shot clock for Trento. To get their lead back. They just led by as many as 5. Been pegged back as, wow. Jeremy Morgan stays hot. 3 from 5 now from downtown. Michino off the dribble, got it by Gary Brown. And there's Alistair Brown, no good. Defensive rebound Morgan doing it both ends of the floor. In transition, shakes free of Konate. Feeds it to Brown, who's guarded by Brown. Oh, good defense, though. Michino, what a steal. He goes coast to coast as it's swatted away. Luke May with the help. Ginat drives in, and he is fouled on the way up. Thomas Ginat just plowing into Lederne. Not much Lederne could do then. The help there from May to get the block. So both teams giving it their all so far here in this one. Midway through the second period, 3-point lead for the home team. 2 free throws to come for the visitors, Boulogne. Ginat coolly makes the first. Misses the second, and May pulls in the defensive board. Morgan pulls up from 2 this time, it's no good. Defensive rebound, Ginat. Boulogne operating exclusively up and above the 3-point line right now. And then, oh, well, Lederne, you can't say that turnover was forced by design. He falls over, and Ginat tries to find his man in the wing, and instead he throws it up to Rosed. Turnover number 12 for Boulogne. He had 18 last time out. Averaging just about 13 and a half on the season. So if they were taking care of the basketball, they would not be trailing, that's for sure. Gary Brown now against Michino. Hands off to Morgan. Sanders looks at the shot clock. Drives against Roos. Hands off to Lederne, who can't get the layup to go. And Ginat cleans up with his 6th rebound of the game. Roos got it by May. Michino got it by Sanders. Konate dumps down to Gino. And we've got another turnover, make that 13. Ginat stepped on the baseline, either he or Anthony Brown rather. Stepped on the sideline, there's no question. There's the pass, and there he's just right out of bounds. No question what Coach Zadot is going to talk to Boulogne about at halftime. Thirteen turnovers now. May against Roos. Excellent passer out of the post, May is, but this time he keeps it and works his way in for the layup. First score of the game for the American rookie. Ginat up top. A lot of movement by the Boulogne team. In the end with Brown. Konate shoots at the buzzer, and the 24-second violation is called. The desperation heave was nothing but net off the backboard, but shot clock has expired. Good defense by Trento. Just 3 minutes left in the second period. They've only conceded 6 points. This is the way they started out when these two teams met last week, and it was in the first period. Trento's defense in control. But their lead is slender, just by 4, 25-21. Under 3 minutes left till the break. May, catch, snapshot at the 3, no good, and then Lederne gets a hand on the offensive rebound, but fumbles it out of bounds. Go possession to the visitors. can see why Laderne is asking the referee to consider that came off Chikoko. Goodwin back in the game. Boulogne just want to get any kind of offense going now. Michino finds Ginat. They're looking to find Chikoko. Ginat goes route one, and he gets the floater to go. Thomas Ginat. His first season as well in the Eurocup. He goes for 3 points. Sanders drives, sidesteps around Chikoko. Nice finish by the number 11. Ginat this time pulls from 3. He makes it, and he's fouled in the act of shooting the 3. Shot was a long time gone. Bad enough he's made the foul, but even worse if it's considered after the shot. Yeah, see, the shot's a long time gone. You've seen those called as possession, but instead he'll go to the line and shoot 1. Tough play by Thomas Ginat. Chance for a 4-point play. He misses it, but oh, Chikoko offensive rebound, kept it alive, but tips it out of bounds. That big triple by Ginat gets his team within a point. 27-26. Trento, the home team, are ahead. Gary Brown, the number 9, starting point guard, finds their hot hand. Jeremy Morgan, leading scorer with 9 points. May, back up top to Brown. May shoots the 3 again, and again it comes long off the iron. That time, Trento started the game trying to pound the ball in the paint. Doing anything but that now, trying to rely on jump shots. Ginat kicks it. Brown misses the runner. Defensive board, Williams. Points, a precious commodity in this game, until Gary Brown finally pulls the trigger from 3. His first bucket of the game, gets the lead back to 4. Timeout called by Boulogne. Got back on level terms. Now they trail by 4. Dolomiti 30, Boulogne 26. A huge bucket there by Brown, forcing the timeout. Nice composure, that step back. Essential move in any exterior player's arsenal now. Drag step, forcing the space, nailing the jump shot. Trento just 4 of 11 from 3. Boulogne, they've also made 4 buckets, 4 threes, but they've only had 9 attempts. Percentages are better, but the total scores are the same. So the shooting percentages for Trento have improved here in the second quarter. But it's the turnovers at Boulogne that has given them the extra opportunities. They've had 33 shots. Boulogne have only had 19. Goodwin picks up his dribble in a strange place, but gets it to Anthony Brown. Final minute of the first half. Michino. Ginat open for 3 again. This time he misses it. Defensive rebound, Sanders. So the pace has slowed down a bit. It was frenetic to begin this game. Both teams probably get a little bit leggy. Brown, extra pass, and there's a turnover. Jeremy Morgan knew it. Didn't want to look at the referees. I'd say, what was happening? Saying, but I passed the ball. Yeah, but you traveled first. Morgan saying he threw the ball on the floor. And of course, the referee say, yes, you did after you traveled. But the good news for Trento is that turnover number 6 compared to 13 for Boulogne. "40 seconds left till half-time. David Michonneau. Finds Archie Goodwin on the wing for Boulogne, and he drives against Sanders, and guess what? You've got it. Another turnover. This time it's Goodwin, and he's talking to the referee, and the referee's saying, well, if you stop shuffling your feet, I won't call travel. No question, he moved his feet. It's the same thing when players commit fouls. I said, but I only hit him a little bit. It's a turnover. Timeout. Score has not changed. Trento still lead by 4. Coach Mullane drawing up final plays to end this first half. Just confirmation of the stats performance. Morgan leading scorer, 3 triples. Michonneau with 7 for Boulogne. Scoreless here in the second, though. So you get the feeling if either one of these teams decides to just take care of the basketball in the second half, they'll win with ease. 20 turnovers between them. 30 seconds left till the break. Trento in possession, and they're facing a zone defense for the first time from Boulogne. Brown pulls the trigger from 3, got his feet set, and Goodwin commits a turnover at one end and then plays no defense at the other. Biggest lead of the game now. Not for long though, as Michonneau gets the athletic layup to go. So that layup, the final score of the half. Michonneau becomes joint leading scorer with 9 points. Coach Zadach already talking to Goodwin, saying, play some defense, son. What are you doing? Hands down by his side. Brown just pulls up over him. And Michonneau, fortunately for the visitors, with a swirling dervish of a bucket at the other end. Half-time here at the BLM Arena. Trento 33, Boulogne 28. Boulogne has their undefeated record up on the line here tonight against Trento. And then tomorrow night, Bologna, who of course undefeated on the season, take their undefeated record to Podgorica, and Unix will take on Mornabar at home. Our attention though is back here tonight. 7 days Eurocup, top 16, Group F, round 4. 5-point lead for Dolomiti Energia Trento, leading Boulogne Metropolitans 92 by 5 points, 33-28. And Boulogne tried to start the second half just the way they finished the first, with a turnover. Oh, beautiful play though. Chikoko flashes to the ball, Michonneau backdoor cut, and not a lick of defense in sight from the home team. Michonneau with a fine slam dunk. First playing the double figures in a low-scoring affair. When his teams met last week, it was 34-35 at half-time, so don't be surprised about the points being low, but it ended up 80 points apiece. So the second half is where the offense came. Oh, that's a tough call. Well, Gary Brown shot a 3 at the buzzer. Chikoko came out vertical, but I guess he did. He was walking forward, and Brown just, as always with the shooter, just leave your follow through, and there just referee gives the foul. And that's a tough one. Chikoko should have just held his feet on the floor. The moment you elevate, you're risking the wrath of the whistle. And a wry smile from the Zimbabwean center. It's Gary Brown. There's 3 free throws to start the third quarter. And he said, look for him to score more tonight. He's got 8 points now, second scorer on this team, and their lead is 6. Ginat, top to Michino. High screen, Chikoko sets it for Michino, who goes it to Brown. Anthony Brown lobs down to his big man, gonna have to get it off, and they do not. And you have to see the shake of the head by Coach Zadok, because his team just didn't really get any kind of flow on the offensive set, and the last thing you want to do with less than a second on the clock is pound it in to the low post to your big man. You do that in the first 10 seconds. See if Trento do any better. Brown forced to pick up his dribble. May open for 3, and Luke May finally gets his shooting eye, and that's his second bucket of the night. He goes to 5. Biggest lead of any team now. 39-30. Trento on top. Boulogne led by 8 in the first period. So it's been a 17-point swing. Again, they've gone to Chikoko, and he kicks it out. This time he finds Ginat open. Ginat can't get the jump shot. No offensive rebounders. That's an easy defensive set for the home team. May drives, finds Williams, and he elevates, and Coach Zadok said, I've had enough. Eight quick points for the home team. They lead by 11, 41-30. Timeout, Boulogne. Just an air here at the start of the third period. Boulogne came out strong, that initial bucket by Michino, but since then they've struggled, and I think they're not really focused, whereas Trento seems to be locked in. They're moving the ball well, making the shots and passing the ball especially effectively. And that turnover count still throbbing. 8 assists versus 6 turnovers for Trento. Boulogne have got 9 assists, but they've got 14, 15 turnovers, and there is the difference in the game. Efficiency. I have to repeat it. Trento have had 34 shots tonight. That's 11 more than Boulogne. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to do the math to figure out if you let a team shoot the ball 34 times, you've only had 23, chances are you're going to be behind. So Trento got to do it from the back. The flex cut there. 2 cutters come off the low screen. Trento aggressive defensively. Missed jump shot by Anthony Brown. He gets his own rebound though. Konate drives. Ginat goes to the basket, and Thomas Ginat, who's been really impressive tonight, gets the score, breaks the run. Again, the foul called, the hands going in. Brown draws it. Konate commits it. So it'll be a Trento possession on the baseline. Bastien Pino replacing Anthony Brown. for the visitors. Calvin Martin takes out on the sideline for the home team. Gary Brown in possession. Trying to slip the bounce pass to his big man off the roll. But Chikoko breaks that one up. Reset the shot clock. You'll go to 14. Trento possession on the side. Martin faces up against Konate. Double team doesn't come right away, doesn't come at all. So Martin misses the layup, but there's May. And Luke May, active on the backboards, gets the offensive tip. He goes to 7, the lead now back up to 11. Janat kicks the wing, Michino misses the 3. Chikoko offensive rebound, and then he's blocked from behind, and illegally so. The foul is called. I'm not sure if Morgan got him. I think he did. It's Morgan over the back. Take your pick, really. Good hustle by May. Get the offensive rebound. Takes a seat. 7 points now. A couple of rebounds for the number 32. Vitalis Chikoko. Was 1 of 2 his first trip to the line. Makes his first one this time. And once again, Klang is at the second. And Ja'Cory Williams gets the defensive rebound. And the double-digit lead remains for the home team. Brown whips it to the corner. Martin for 3. No good. Defensive board. Michino. Boulogne, though, can't get their fast break going. Michino just drives to the lanes, got nowhere to go with it. Bastien Pino says, I can go from here, and that one was from deep for the number 9. Metropolitans back within 7, but they're on defense. Trento confident on the offensive end in this third period. Williams spins one way, spins the other, puts up an ugly shot, gets no points out of it. Chikoko stands strong once more. Boulogne with a chance to show they're still in this. Michino picks up his dribble, finds Chikoko. Chikoko takes off on the dribble, and he just gets his pocket picked. Brown with the steal, and he goes coast to coast, and he has it knocked loose. Konate this time goes out of bounds. Remains possession of Trento. 15 turnovers, I make that for Boulogne now. No shooting percentage in the world are going to save that if you just keep throwing the ball away. Brown stumbles but gets it back. Guarded by Michino, gets around him, steps back. Oh, that one's not the best shot he's ever taken. And it comes up short. Roos with the defensive board. Maxime Roos for 3. It was long, defensive board, Sanders. Ja'Cory Williams spins, jump hook, works hard to get that one off. That was just good defense. Chikoko done a fine job down low. But still his team trailed by 7. Don't seem to have many answers on offense. Michelin off the high screen. Chikoko finds Konate, jab step, and gets the 3. And when your offense is struggling, you'll take points any way you can get them. Lahau Konate with his second bucket of the night, and it's a big one. Forced the timeout by Coach Moline and Trento. They're led by 11, now it's down to 4. 43-39. All right, we look at the superlatives in the game so far. 2 players for Trento with 9 points. Michonneau with 11, leads all scorers. Williams, 5 boards. Thomas Janat with 5 from Trento. It's one of just 2 games on the slate tonight. The remaining 6 will be tomorrow. As we already said or confirmed earlier, the other game already in the can as AS Monaco have beaten Juventud Badalona by 15, which puts them tied atop Group E. Here in Group F, victory for Boulogne would all but assure them qualification for the quarterfinals. Defeat, and it gets interesting. And for Trento, they pretty much have to win because they lost on the road to Partizan by 28. Hard to see them making that up here. So they need a road victory, but they've got to defend their home court. Right here off the timeout, Sanders has got the ball looking for Morgan off the down screen. Can't get the shot off. Shot clock hits 5. Sanders has to go to work off the dribble. Challenges Chikoko, has it rejected by Chikoko. And the big man once again holds strong in the middle. Boulogne looking to attack. Chikoko finds Stoll on the wing. Stoll off the dribble. Drives baseline, that's the wrong place to be, but he gets it again. At the last second, they put it in the hands of the big man. And it's not to do him a disfavor, but that's not the option you want. Shot clock running down, you find one of your more agile people who will have a quicker release. So the offenses for both teams continue to struggle here. This low-scoring, tight affair. 3 minutes left in the third period, 43-39. Trento ahead of Boulogne. Mezzanotte hands off to Jeremy Morgan. Morgan's got 3 triples already tonight. Can he get a 4th? The answer is no. Rattles out, defensive rebound. Pino. Boulogne getting the ball back, but the way this game is going, a 4-point lead feels like a 14-point lead. Neither team any chance of getting free throws because no one's committed any fouls. And that jump shot is off by Pino. Morgan working against Stoll, who's aggressive defensively. Referee calls the foul on the number 4. Even that's just the 3rd foul of the quarter for Boulogne. They've still got 1 to give. Trento have only committed 1 foul. So neither team really been aggressive at trying to get to the basket. Sanders off the dribble. Has it knocked away, has it stolen. Boulogne with another chance. Stoll, this time he swings it. Roos off the dribble. Pino into the paint. Konate steps back for 3. Somehow ends up offensive rebound. Roos drives, flips it. Charge. The referee's not sure. They do call the charge. Sanders steps in. Referee over there on the offside wasn't certain for a minute there, had to think about it. Roos showed the hang time. Question was when that Sanders was set. Well, Roos makes the bucket. Sanders has stepped in. Referee calls the charging foul, and that counts another turnover. Well, the good news for Boulogne is they've only turned the ball over 3 times here in the third period. Problem is they turned it over 14 times in the first half, so still, it's a big number. Still a tight game, though. 2 minutes left in the third. Trento by 4 in possession. May on the wing, hands off to Farai. Different lineup on the floor for Trento, different look to it with 2 point guards out there. Brown and Farai, both excellent passers, as is May. And he's going to work down low. Fakes, gets the foul. Roos left his feet, and that's where the foul was called. Leaning forwards, and so May got a shot blocked, but on the follow-through, you watch. There's the fake, he's in the air, and then the arms can't get connected. And so it is the foul. And Coach Zadach explained to Roos, you got to stay, keep your feet on the floor, and you'll be okay. Instead, he sends May to the free throw line. May 7 points, make that 8 points, averaging 11 points on the season. But he's up that average to 17 in the top 16. So they're expecting more numbers out of him as he missed his second free throw. But there's a battle for that loose rebound. And Ladurne forces Anthony Brown to step out of bounds, so the ball will go back to Trento. And again, we say, a game as tight as this, the simplest little mistake has such an impact. So Metropolitans, instead of being down 5 and going down the floor, they're down 5 and on defense again. But Trento, they turn it over. Well, both these teams, as I said, they're just keeping each other in the game by turning the ball over at just the wrong time. Stoll. Off the bounce. Guarded by Farai. Gonna have to make something happen, and what he makes happen is 3 points from deep. Paul Stoll. Huge bucket, gets his team back within 2. Third quarter winding down, minute left. May, sidestep 3-ball, and it slides home. May, the double figures. He's got 11. Boulogne, can they get an answer? They draw a foul. Only the second of the period by Trento, so they've got more to give. And there, Neil Sacco just jumping again. It's the same thing with your big man particularly. Just contest. You don't need to leave your feet. So shot clock will reset to 14 for Boulogne. Just trying to get the game clock right. Just make sure too many clicks didn't come off after the foul was called. So Boulogne have possession. Less than a minute left in the third. They trail by 5. As Pino is fouled. Brown aggressively getting in there. It's one of those foul to nothing, really. They've got 2 fouls to give. And if he gets lucky, he gets the steal. Worst case scenario, they reset and we do it all over again. And again, it's Sacco. And again, he hands off to Pino. This time he's not fouled. Stoll finds Pino, and he gets it. Nice play by Stoll and Pino. Bastien Pino gets the triple. He goes to 6. Boulogne scrappy, trailing by 2. Trails as many as 11 here in the third. Sanders drives into trouble. Farai in the lane. Brown, shot clock buzzer, not fouled. Misses the shot. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it will go back to the visitors. Ladurne tries to get the offensive board. Instead, Boulogne will have a chance. 4.3 seconds left in the period. 4.3 seconds to go. The length of the court and try and put some points up. They trail by 5 at halftime. They've fallen behind by as many as 11 twice here in the third. And now they're down by 2. Inbounds, goes to Mishino, drives into Sanders, who's straight if he fouls him. There's a foul to give, that's why he's used it. Takes 2 seconds off the clock. So with 2.3, but the ball's been advanced just about half court. Brown's got to get it in. Mishino heaves from half court, and David Mishino can't get the score with the half court heave. So the third quarter, for a long stretch, looked all in favor of Trento, but with that little burst at the end, Boulogne are right back in it. After 3, Dolomiti Energia Trento 47, Boulogne Metropolitans 92-45. Well, the third quarter started with a bang. Beautiful backdoor play executed by Boulogne, but from then on, for about the next 8 minutes, it was all about the home team. Trento relentless defensively and just plugging away on the offensive end, but Boulogne showing grit and made some pretty impressive three-point shots that got them back in it. Shooting percentages of Boulogne over the shooting volume of Trento right now, and that's why we've got a 2-point game. 44 shots to 34, 10 extra shots for Trento. And why is that? Because Boulogne, the stats say, have got 19 turnovers. I'm sure that's quite accurate. I think it's more like 17, but either way, it's way too many for a team that averages just over 13 on the season. Trento are on top, but we can't say they are in control in Coach Emmanuel Molin's first game in charge as the head coach this season. Plenty of head coaching experience. Back at the beginning of this century, took over Real Madrid for a few months and led them to the Final Four of the EuroLeague. So he certainly is not out of his depth at this level. But he's a very young team and looking to battle to keep onto this win. Victory, and Trento stay alive. Victory for Boulogne, and they are all but assured of going to the quarterfinals. Fourth quarter, Farai will start proceedings with a turnover by Trento. Pinot doesn't get the 3 away. Instead, goes back to Stoll. Stoll pulls, and poor Stoll can't get it to go, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anthony Brown. No. Yes, Brown knocks it out. This one did everything but go through the net. It hits, it rolls around, thinks about it, and then out of bounds. So Farai will bring it up for the home team. Lead by 2. First minute of the fourth period. Martin comes off the down screen. Mai pops out up top. He's got it by Roos. Back to his point guard. He lobbed down to Ladurne. Martin goes, attacks the rim, doesn't get the layup, and Thomas Ginat again pulls in the defensive rebound for the visitors. Stoll against May, drives around him, kicks it back, extra pass, Anthony Brown for the triple, and that is what has kept Boulogne in it. Timely three-point shooting. Brown goes to 7. Boulogne are back in front. Only for a moment, though, as May tips home the missed shot. Luke May now gets his team's 8th offensive rebound. Trento back ahead, 49-48. May's leading scorer in the game now with 13. Bastien Pino says, I'm going to catch you if you leave me open. He's got 9. 3 from 5. Beyond the arc now for the number 9 of Boulogne. Lead changing hands quick and often here in the fourth. Martin off the drive, fumbles it, stumbles it, ends up with May. May has it knocked away. Farai can't get it away, and they get another steal and the turnover. And the pace of the game's picking up, and it's starting to swing in favor of Boulogne. Travel, though, if in doubt. Boulogne will turn it over as Pino knows he should have just shot it. Why wouldn't he? He's made 3 triples already. And this is what he's done so well all night. Where does he want to go off the dribble? Maxime Roux sits down. Chikoko back on the floor for Boulogne. Slows them down offensively, but he's been so good on the defensive end. Jeremy Morgan. J-Mo to his friends, inbounds to Gary Brown. Look at that turnover count. May off the dribble. Challenges and overcomes Vitalis Shikoko. Luke May now starting to get his shooting eye in. Leads all scores with 15 points. And we're all tied up at 51 apiece. Stoll off the dribble, shot clock down at 5. Gonna have to pull. Oh, that's again, they've done it again. They've gone to Shikoko, and all he can do is find the other big man, Ginat. And with the shot clock running down, Boulogne just don't have any sort of ideas about what to do. And Stoll commits the foul. So his coach can make a sub. And it's 3 or 4 times that Boulogne just haven't called an offense. They've got no movement. They're not finding their best players at the right time in the shot clock. Oh, what a steal by Ginat. What a game he's had. As Bastien Pino goes to 11. But credit Thomas Ginat for all the hard work. Knocks it loose, strips May. That turnover puts the visitors on top again. Morgan finds Williams, and Ja'Cory Williams gets a field goal the old-fashioned way without the offensive rebound. He goes to 8. There's a whistle off the ball. I think that's going to be Gary Brown. Just getting himself tangled up with Shikoko. We see the hustle there by Ginat, just great hands. And then Pino showing no fear, going coast to coast for the layup. We've got a timeout on the floor. And again, it's all square at 53 apiece. Bobby came into this round of action. Pretty unique situation. The top team in each of the 4 groups. Undefeated 3-0. Group E, as has a casualty, as Badalona have lost their perfect record. Boulogne battling their hearts out to maintain theirs. Won last time out against Trento in Boulogne in an overtime game. So he's always expecting this one to be tight again, and there's nothing between them. Almost midway through the 4th quarter, 53 points apiece. Boulogne in possession. Anthony Brown, Michonneau in the post. He's got the length. Instead he finds Ginat. He dumps it down, trying to find Chikoko on the high-low pass. He's got the strength advantage over Mezzanotte. The young number 14 of Trento commits the foul. Again, just not very many fouls called in this game at all. Just 29 so far between the teams. Trento with 2 so far in the 4th period. Oh, Chikoko had Brown wide open. Ginat off the dribble, picks up at that dribble and feeds to Chikoko down low. Chikoko runs, jump hook, nice finish by the big man. First time he really got his balance set, and that's the time to feed him. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And that jump hook, sweet as you like. And once again, the visitors have the lead, but not for long. There's Gary Brown. We called his name out before the game, asking him to come up with more points, and he's done that indeed. He's gone to 12. Just adds the offensive edge to Trento. We take the lead once more. As Michonneau tries to answer for Boulogne. Drives in, fumbles it, stolen away, Brown. Again. 21 turnovers for Boulogne. Oh, it's not the prettiest layup in the world by Ja'Cory Williams, but he comes up flexing as it hits the bottom of the net. He goes to double figures with 10 points. Momentum swings again as the game slows down in favor of the home team. And another steal, another turnover. But Williams gives it back straight away. Michonneau looking to save the blushes of Boulogne off the dribble. Finds Chikoko, who gets the layup, and that's a beautiful pass by the point guard. Chikoko gets the score. Boulogne within a point. Calvin Martin finds Williams, who finally gets the layup away. Ja'Cory Williams now. Back-to-back scores for the number 22. 12 points, all on layups. 3-point lead for his team. Trento desperate for this victory. Because this game went to overtime last week, if Trento win in regulation, they will have the head-to-head edge over Boulogne, regardless of the points difference. As a foul is committed by Michonneau. Definitely feel momentum is in favor of the home team right now. Not just because of the scoreboard, but because the way the game is going, the pace of it. Half-court grind, very much in favor of this front-court heavy Trento team. Brown, got it by Michonneau. Gets around him, pulls up for 3. That one's no good. Roux with the defensive board for Boulogne, and they're not done yet. Anthony Brown's been quiet tonight. They could do with more output from him. Just 7 points so far. For Brown, who's averaging 14 points in the top 16, 12 on the season. Credit the defense of Trento, but also you have to point the finger of blame at Boulogne themselves. They've turned the ball over so much, but they haven't had the opportunity to feed their leading scorers. Goodwin has had a terrible night for them as well. No contribution from him. So they are up against it, but they're still in with a chance. They trail by 3. Under 3 minutes left in the 4th. Anthony Brown pulls up for the jump shot. And that was a shot he almost had to force because he hasn't touched the ball all night. Luke May with a strong rebound. Farai finds May, finds Sanders. Jeremy Morgan, and Jeremy Morgan with his fourth three-point shot of the night, none bigger than that one, as he gives his team a 6-point lead deep in the fourth quarter. Jeremy Morgan goes to 12. The lead for Trento goes to 6, 63-57. Well, we'll use this timeout to give you the 7 days magic moment. We go to the first play of the second half. The inbounds, the backdoor cut, the springs from David Michonneau. Breakdown on defense or not, Calvin Martin wanted no part of it. The dunk is your 7 days magic moment. So Jeremy Morgan comes up with a huge bucket. 4 from 7 on the three-point line tonight. Is that enough of a cushion to get his team the win they need so desperately? Can they hand Boulogne their first defeat of the top 16? Bruce looking to Chikoko down low. Double team does not come. He hands off to Pino, and this time he's no good, but offensive rebound. Ball kept alive by Chikoko. Michonneau finds Brown. Anthony Brown, he has it stolen. Another turnover and an unsportsmanlike foul. It's almost like 2 turnovers in one. Anthony Brown talking to the referee about having been chopped on the arm. But that turnover, again, they're just sloppy with the ball. He's just holding the ball out in front. Maybe he did get him on the arm, but quick hands. He got the ball first. The referee can't see it behind your back, and then no question the foul was committed. And so 2 shots and possession. And Victor Sanders, 2 from 3 so far. Has a chance here to give Trento an ominous-looking 8-point lead with less than 2 minutes left. We're in crunch time. And Trento leads 65-57 with possession. And Anthony Brown, frustrating night for him. Averaging 14 points in the top 16, just 7 points so far tonight. And Coach Zadach has to go to a more athletic lineup. Jeanette replaces Chikoko. They need to get Trento to do something quick, and Trento will not be in a hurry for anything. Farai flips up the runner, doesn't get it to go, and then he commits the foul. Farai maybe went a bit quicker than he needed to. Saw the lane, though. And he normally makes that shot, so it's not a bad shot as such. Great rebound by Roos, but then he's fouled. And the important thing is that's the 4th team foul by Trento. So Boulogne now can just play for fouls and get to the free throw line. But they haven't really been that aggressive going to the basket at all tonight. Jeanette goes to Pino. He wants 3. Anthony Brown, well, he tried to sell the foul but didn't get anything called. Just kind of flopped into 2 defenders. And Trento, their Eurocup season looked in tatters this time last week. Now it is in the ascension. Victory here will put them 2-2 with the advantage over Boulogne in the head-to-head, should they be equal. May looking to put the nail in the coffin. Now Sanders. One-on-one with Pino. Drives around Pino and gets the score, and that, folks, is going to be just about it. Victor Sanders gets the floater. Trento have a 10-point lead with just on a minute left. Timeout. Boulogne. Hard to see Coach the Dutch getting out of this hole. Well, the Dutch, his team haven't really been able to get anything away quickly all night. Suddenly now they need buckets in seconds. They don't have minutes. See the basket there that takes Trento just about over the edge. Shot clock running down, flips it up. Victor Sanders, 8 points for him off the bench. And this has a massive impact, as once again, you've got to be so impressed with Trento's defense tonight. They have not conceded 20 points in a single quarter. That's consistent defense. And the impact this has on the group is huge, because they will get their head-to-head against Boulogne. They've still got a game to make up. And Boulogne, well, if they win out at home, they should be okay. They've got that road victory that is so important. Both teams will be watching closely the other game tomorrow night. Oh, great offensive rebound by Roos. He can't get the score, though. Ginat comes up with it. No, it's Sanders. Partizan hosts Krasnodar tomorrow. Both of those teams got 1 victory, 2 defeats. So Boulogne, no matter what happens at the end of this round of action, will still be top of Group F. It's fair to say that Trento will be holding in second place with 2-2, depending on who wins tomorrow. Pino finds Roos in the corner. He steps out of bounds, and it's been the story of the night for Metropolitans. Another turnover. It's almost embarrassing to say the total now. I'll make that 23. Well, we've got a timeout with just seconds left on the floor. Dolomiti by 10. Well, we look at the superlatives of the game tonight. Luke Major leading scorer with 15. Michino Pino with 11. Assists for Michino, 6. May has also led his team in assists for Trento. It's not been the offense, it's been all about their defense. And Boulogne, remember, they started the game out free-flowing. They were up and down the floor. They led by 8 points early on. But they just really struggled to put points on the board all night long. Think about it, their third quarter output was the best of the night, but that was all driven by 3-point shooting. And from my sheet, I think they've made 1 3-pointer here in the fourth. And the offensive Trento hasn't had to do much to get the win. 20 points though, plus 8 in this fourth quarter. 18.5 seconds left. They don't really need you to even do anything. Trento, Boulogne come out looking to foul. They don't do it. Farai just bounces around, doesn't even want to get a shot off, doesn't care. May wants to go to the free throw line, he gets tied up, shot clock violation, but there's just 3.6 seconds left on the clock. And there's 10-point lead. And in all my years in basketball, I've never seen a 10-point play, and we're not going to see one now. So fascinating tomorrow night in Group F. Belgrade, Partizan will host Lokomotiv Kuban Krasnodar. Those two teams met last week in round 3. It was a 7-point victory for Krasnodar, so they were looking to defend that. And if I'm Trento, I want to see Krasnodar beat Partizan, because Partizan smashed Trento in round 1 of the top 16. Don't try to get too much into the intricacies of who win what. For Boulogne, the recipe is straightforward. They win their next 2 games and they go on, they will march on. But only one of those is at home. For Trento, they need a little help because they lost by 28 to Belgrade. Of course, you get 3-way tie, then it gets all really confusing. So we like to just watch the games and then let the statisticians play it out and let us know when we get to round 6. So the referees here just correcting the seconds left on the clock. The clock showing 3.6. They put it up to 4.5. Doesn't make much difference, although it's important to get it right, because no matter what happens here, Boulogne is not getting back into this one. It was 80 points apiece in regulation last week. Tonight, 67-57 to Trento. They get the comeback victory. Coach Moline wins his first game in control as the head coach of Dolomiti Energia Trento. And they stay very much alive in this Group F. The 7 days Eurocup. Top 16. Huge victory for the home team. And another team that had a perfect record in coming in tonight goes down. First Badalona loser, now Boulogne. Final score, Dolomiti Energia Trento 67, Boulogne Metropolitans 92-57.